Are you one task away from throwing in the towel? There's a way to break free from overwhelm and actually enjoy running your business. And I'll share with you a simple system to turn that chaos into clarity. I've been where you are, overwhelmed, stressed, and unsure of how to move forward. When I first started my Reiki business back in the day, I was so excited, but then reality hit. I had sessions to do, emails to answer, a website to maintain, and social media to post on, all while trying to actually practice my Reiki business. I found myself paralyzed with the sheer volume of tasks and technology learning curve. I thought, is this even worth it? But then I had an aha moment. Overwhelm isn't just about how much you have to do. It's about how you manage it. I realized that I didn't have to do everything, just the right things. That's when everything started to change. Can you relate? If you've ever felt like this, keep on watching. Here's the exact steps that I used to overcome overwhelm and actually enjoy running my business. The first thing I did was to prioritize. I asked myself, what are the 3 top things that will move my business forward this week? But then I broke down the big goals into smaller bite-sized tasks. For example, instead of launch my Reiki course, I wrote down outline 1 module. Small steps make big goals more manageable. What's one task you can break down today? Next, I created my ideal schedule, but not just any schedule. It had to be flexible. I started with time blocks. Mornings for creativity, afternoon for client work and homeschooling, depending on the bookings, and evening for family and self-care. Now, of course, it might be different for you depending on, your life and what's happening with your situation. Finally, I found myself feeling a sense of balance that I've craved. Remember, a good schedule includes breaks and time for you. Does your schedule leave room for self-care? One of my biggest breakthroughs was learning how to delegate and automate. You can hire a virtual assistant to handle your emails if your budget allows it, or start using tools like Canva, my favorite, Later, or Plannable. We do Plannables here, to batch create and schedule your social media posts. When you do this, you'll have more time to focus on the things you love to do. What can you automate today to free up your time? Comment below. The most important shift that I made was my mindset. I started to recognize overwhelm as an opportunity and a sign that my business was growing. That's called reframing. Therefore, instead of panicking, I began practicing gratitude. Every morning, I wrote down the things that I was grateful for in my business and in my life. I also practice this at night, just before I go to bed, as a way to close out my day. It's amazing how these simple acts can change your perspective. What are you grateful for in your business and life today? Finally, I leaned into energy healing. Every morning, I spend 5 minutes grounding myself with Reiki energy healing and 5 minutes doing meditation. If you are a Reiki practitioner, focus on your solar plexus chakra and your heart chakra to boost confidence and clarity. Energy healing isn't just for your clients, it's for you too. When was the last time you healed your energy? These steps help me to transform overwhelm into clarity, and I know it can do the same for you. Don't forget to grab the free worksheet in the description box below to take this even further. It's packed with actionable tips and places to plan your work. The link is in the description below. Remember to like and share with someone who can use this. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.